Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. From the title, in this video, I'm going to talk about everything you need to know about effective networking as a UX designer, specifically in the time during the pandemic. I know a lot of you are trained in networking and job search, so I'm going to talk about a few lazy ways to help you build meaningful connections on LinkedIn, and also talk about what are some best practices of proactively reaching out to people you don't know. Okay, for those of you who don't know me, hello, my name is Soy and I'm a UX designer at Google. I'm so happy to see you here. In my channel, I post everything you want to know about UX design interviews and life as a UX designer. So if you like this content, make sure you hit the bell button and subscribe to my channel so that you won't miss my future videos. I want to make this video because this is one of the most requested video on my channel. And in the past, a lot of mentees asked me how to effectively networking as UX designers. Honestly, back to the years when I just graduated from school, I was so bad at networking. Even if you're a shy person, this video is made for you. Sadly, in my early career, I didn't know how to write networking messages in an appropriate way. A lot of my networking emails and LinkedIn messages were ignored. And even sometimes when I was doing a networking call with somebody, I was not sure how to start a conversation naturally and engage the other person. So it turned out that the networking call was a waste of time, both for me and the other person. In my early career, I was the one who needed to proactively reach out to people to build connections with them. But over the years, I have accumulated a lot of networking experiences, so the situation has completely changed. Right now, people start to network with me. So I thought it would be helpful for me to share my networking experiences to help you take your career to the next level. I'm also offering one-on-one career coaching. If you want to get more interview advice, do a mock interview, or talk about career development, please check out the link in the description down below and sign up for a session. Before we get to the lazy ways of how to effectively networking, I would love to quickly talk about why networking is so important. Networking provides you with many more career opportunities. Networking helps you meet people at various professional levels. The opportunity to access their wisdom and career advice is very critical for your future growth. Especially in the UX field, mentorship and relationship really matters. As junior designers, you need other designers to constantly give you design feedback and answer any questions you have in your job to help you grow your career. Knowing people of various professional levels can also expose you to a wider variety of job opportunities. Once you develop a relationship with them, you might be able to get referrals from them or from their connections. And we can never emphasize the importance of referrals enough. Networking is important because it also increases job security. During the pandemic, a lot of companies are having a hard time to survive in the market. As a result, a lot of them do layoffs. If unfortunately layoff happens to you and you already have all these connections from networking, then it will be easier for you to reach out to your network, ask for help, and secure a job. Also, networking helps you make friends who are like you. Networking increases the social well-being and also helps you to develop long-term friendship. You might focus on the professional side of networking. However, a lot of friendships have started in a professional relationship. As a matter of fact, the friends that I hang out with most often are actually people who are from my current workplace or from my past jobs. So networking is not boring. It can bring you happiness and friendship. You grow with like-minded people together and build long-term relationships. Okay, let's get to the meat of this video. What are some lazy but effective ways to network on LinkedIn? You can actually use some features on LinkedIn to let people know that you are interested in new job opportunities, and you can also use these features to build up your credibility. By the way, this video is not sponsored by LinkedIn, so I'm just sharing the features that I have used in the past that I think work really well. Are you tired of writing networking messages and sending them to a lot of people? I do, and in the past, because I have sent so many messages with similar content, eventually I felt numb and I accidentally sent a message with the same greeting, "Hi Lauren, hope you are doing well," to many different people. That was so embarrassing, and of course, as you might know, People who are not Lauren ignore that poorly written message, and unfortunately, even Lauren didn't get back to me either. So basically, I wasted a few hours composing and sending messages to people and got zero response. You know what? Instead of you reaching out to recruiters and sending messages to people on LinkedIn, you can actually have recruiters reach out to you by using the Open to Work feature on LinkedIn.
If you're looking for a job on LinkedIn, now you can let others know you're open to work. Select the roles you have in mind. Then, tell just recruiters you're looking, or tell the LinkedIn community, because people are always willing to help.
I remember when I used that Open to Work feature during my job search, I got so many messages in my inbox that it even got a little bit spammy to some extent. But this feature can be super useful for people who really need to connect with any recruiters. Useful feature number 2, LinkedIn headline. A LinkedIn headline is the section at the top of a LinkedIn user's profile where they describe what they do in 220 characters or less. How people find you on LinkedIn usually starts with searching for relevant people, and the headline actually appears at a very prominent location, which is next to the user's name in search result. So you definitely want to catch people's attention by giving your readers your elevator pitch in the headline. Something that could be added to your headline includes describing who you are, what roles you're looking for, and how your expertise could benefit the viewers. One pro tip of writing a headline is using keywords that others might be searching for when they need your expertise, because in that way you could rank higher in the search results and you'll be easily discovered by other people. Useful feature number 3, LinkedIn recommendations. It is a recommendation written by a LinkedIn member to recognize your work. You can request recommendations from your first-degree connections you work with or have worked with. LinkedIn recommendations play an important part in getting recruiters interested in learning more about you and helping improve the employability of you. So we have talked about how to save some time and energy in job search by having recruiters reach out to you and how to build your professional credibility. Let's also talk about how to proactively reach out to people and effectively network on LinkedIn. In general, there are 2 types of networking. The first type of networking is exploratory networking. For example, you might want to switch major or career from another industry to UX design, or you want to learn more about culture of some specific companies. In that case, you might want to reach out to your connections who are UX designers or people who have or are currently working at the companies you're interested to learn more about their experiences. The second type of networking is directly related to job application. For example, you're interested in joining a company and you are looking for referrals. In this case, you can reach out to your network and ask for a job referral. A lot of people think that anyone is happy to take referrals because of the potential referral bonus the referrer might receive. In tech companies, if a candidate gets hired and joins the company, usually the referrer will be able to receive a referral bonus ranging from $500 to $2,000. Honestly, by many companies' policy, it's not allowed to refer people that the referrer might not know well, because the purpose of referral is to encourage employees to do part of recruiters' work and select people they have a certain level of confidence in hiring them at the company. Without knowing a candidate well, it might be hard to decide whether or not this candidate is going to be a good fit at a company or not. And the job application might be a waste of time for the referrer, the recruiter, and the candidate. So if you don't get referral from somebody, don't feel upset. It might just be that they don't know you well and they don't want to violate company policy. And next time, if you want to reach out to people who don't know you, you might want to let them know that you're open for a one-on-one conversation to help them know you better, and then ask them if they're comfortable giving you a referral. Finally, I'm going to share a few principles of how to write messages to effectively reach out to people on LinkedIn. Principle number 1, be concise. Don't write a long message because nobody is going to have time to read the full content. You might be able to better express your sincerity in a longer message, but a long message also puts a lot of pressure on the reader. The reader might think that any short response is not sufficient, and they also don't have time to write a really long response. So as a result, they might just ignore the message. Principle number 2, show your admiration for the other person in the beginning of the message. Everyone enjoys hearing something nice about them. Just feed their ego. The best way to capture someone's attention is to flatter them with your message. For example, you can highlight one of the work that impressed you or something that you admire about them. This is a great way to show that you have done your research and that you are genuinely interested in starting to build a relationship with them. For this part, you could say, "Hey Lauren, I saw an article published on LinkedIn about creating a consistent component library and thought it offered some great advice. I was wondering if we could speak further about your thoughts on how to build a good design system." Principle number 3, be straightforward. Talk about your goals and why you reach out to people, what you are looking for. Please don't just send out "how are you doing" greetings to people you don't know without outlining your networking purpose. I will make a few more videos to share some templates of writing networking messages and talk about how to search for the right people to reach out to. So that's everything I want to share with you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you think this video is helpful, please give it a thumb up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.